Hey there guys, and thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Review Flicks. We're going to be diving into the live action adaptation of Moana based on the animated movie. So we've got a pretty extensive article here from the Daily Mail breaking down brand new set images, showing us the production of the movie, and we have plenty of new information and news surrounding the movie. So we're going to jump into all of that, see what we can learn, and check out those newly leaked set images as well. But before we get started, I just want to go over and show you guys how well that first animated movie of Moana actually did. So if we go over to Rotten Tomatoes quickly, it had a 95% critic score and an 89% audience score. So across the board, when it comes to critics and audiences, both boxes are ticked there. And if we go over to the numbers and we check out the financials, the worldwide box office totaled 686 million, so almost reaching 700 million at the box office for that first Moana movie. So critics loved it, the audience loved it, and the box office was really good. And now it's fully understandable that they're doing a sequel to Moana, the animated movie, and also they're going all in with this live action adaptation. So I just wanted to show you guys that and just kind of show you how well that first animated movie did. But with that done, let's jump into this article and let's break down these details of the live action adaptation. Exclusive, first look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Maui in Disney's live action Moana, as he shows off a very buff body. Well, Dwayne Johnson is known for his rather big stature, let's put it that way. He's a big guy and he works hard to maintain that physique, so fair play to him. So, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson showcased his beefcake physique as he filmed scenes for Disney's live-action Moana film on the beach in Hawaii this week. In the first look at the screen spectacular, Johnson, who is now 52, he voiced the role of Maui in the fully animated Moana film back in 2016. He got into character as the Polynesian demigod as he went shirtless and flashed intricate tattoos while clad in a leaf skirt. The You're Welcome singer, who is known for his signature bald head, I kind of like the way they put that, sported a flowing raven wig and a well-bone necklace, topped off with tinted shades between takes as he strolled around set. So well famed for his hunky frame, the ex-wrestler was looking more ripped than ever as he showed off his defined pecs, that thing keeps flashing up, defined pecs and muscular arms on set. The star was also seen playfully wielding Maui's magical fishhook that allows him to shapeshift into various creatures. He joined Catherine LaGuerria, 17, the young actress who will play the titular Polynesian hero Moana on set. If I'm mispronouncing any of these names, I do apologize. I'm trying my best here, guys. Catherine LaGuerria. I think that's how you say it. Again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. Yeah, we can see Dwayne Johnson here. Some people have been saying that he's wearing a bodysuit here. It does look like he is wearing a bodysuit. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I think he is. I think you can see the zip here at the back, actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, it does look like he's wearing a bodysuit here. But still, I mean, these pictures are great. I mean, seeing Dwayne Johnson here. But then again, in recent history, Dwayne Johnson's had a string of kind of flops at the box office. I mean, look at his movie that's out now, Red One, with him and J.K. Simmons, Lucy Liu, Chris Evans. And, he has to rescue Santa Claus. That movie came out, cost $250 million. The budget is flopped on its face, is failing at the box office. And Dwayne Johnson's not as hot now as he used to be. Hopefully his presence in this movie doesn't hurt the box office. But he's not a box office pool like he used to be. But anyway, back to these images. The grass skirt, the tattoos, the well-bone necklace. Yeah, I think it looks great. And I think this movie in live action can look great. Obviously, How to Train Your Dragon, that's gone live action from animation as well. So it looks like Hollywood is really trying to adapt their animated movies here into live action movies. I mean, if they can do it, be successful and, make good box office revenue, then it's a great idea, I think. So, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson showcased his beefcake physique as he filmed Disney's live-action Moana film in Hawaii this week. Obviously, we've just seen these pictures, so let's go down. And this is what the animated counterpart actually looks like. So, we can see his character here, Maui, I think the name is. Again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And as we go up, you can see the live-action adaptation here. It's basically one for one. It kind of looks exactly the same. The tattoos, the grass skirt, all of this stuff. And I think it's cool. I'm hoping that the first trailer for the live action adaptation comes out and that people like it. And I hope The Rock can get back to being as popular as he used to be. Because, like I said, I think his career's taken a bit of a fall recently. And, I hope he can get back to where he used to be. So, the Sydney, Australia native is relatively unknown with Samoan heritage. LaGuerria previously said, quote, "I'm really excited to embrace this character because Moana is one of my favorites. My grandfather comes from I'm not sure how to pronounce these names of these locations, guys, so read it and try to pronounce it for yourself if you can. The name of the location here, and my grandmother is from, again, I don't know how to pronounce these names, so I really do apologize, but have a pause and read it for yourself if you need to. On the main island of Apolu in Samoa. I'm honoured to have the opportunity to celebrate Samoa and all the Pacific Island peoples, and to represent young girls who look like me. Yeah, I think it's great, because we don't see much of the Samoan culture represented in Hollywood, and to have this kind of in an animated feature, and now coming over to live action, to have the Samoan people, their culture, mythology, beliefs, their background, and they're kind of represented on screen for people to kind of learn a little bit more about, about what those people are about, those island peoples from Samoa. I think that's great to have that representation, and I'm curious to see a bit more about the mythology and, their culture and background and how they live their lives on a daily basis. I mean, that'd be interesting to see in this live action adaptation, I think. So, Ali Cravalho, 23, who voiced Moana in the 2016 film. Again, I'm trying to pronounce this, but I do apologize if I mispronounce that. Is reprising the titular voice role for the second installment of the animated version, set for release on November 27th, 2024. So, rounding out the new cast members for the remake. Guys, I'm just going to let you pause and read this bit if you want to. I'm not going to try and pronounce these names because, again, I'm just going to butcher them. So have a pause and read of the cast list there if you want to. So hashtag Moana live action is scheduled to premiere in theaters July 10th, 2026. So the live action adaptation is going to be July 10th, 2026. And the sequel of the animated version is going to be November 27th, 2024. So we're getting the sequel to the animated version this year on November 27th. And then the live action adaptation is coming July 10th, 2026. Just wanted to clear that up, just in case there was any confusion with the kind of release dates between the animated sequel and the live action adaptation. So, Thomas Kail will be directing the live-action version, and famed Broadway star Lin-Manuel Miranda is doing the music for the movie. Yeah, one of the highlights of this franchise has been the musical numbers in that first animated movie. I mean, people loved the music. One of the best things about these kind of animated franchises, the music. The kids love the music, and it's really catchy. It stays with you for a long time after you've seen the movie, and whenever you hear it, it just invokes kind of memories of the film, the joy, and just kind of the charismatic nature of these movies. The music really kind of brings you into the movie, kind of sets the atmosphere and the tone. So Carly is working from a screenplay by Jared Bush, I should say, who served as the writer and fully animated Moana in 2016, which went on to become a smash hit with fans, grossing $687 million, like we looked at the beginning of the video, while working with a $150 to $175 million budget. So yeah, that first movie almost making $700 million, the first animated movie. I mean, that's a crazy amount of movie. For an original kind of IP that hasn't been done before, 700 million, I mean, that's a great number to hit for that first movie. So it looks like we have more leaked set images here from Dwayne Johnson in his grass skirt here. I think he looks fantastic. Look how butch this guy looks. Again, I think this is a bodysuit. A lot of people have been saying that it is, but I can't 100% confirm that. But it may be a bodysuit. It does look like a bodysuit, I have to say. But these pictures are grainy. They're a little bit dark in some places, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, it could definitely be a bodysuit. But either way, he looks fantastic. He looks great. He does look like his animated counterpart. And yeah, I think he's going to do great in the role. But like I say, I hope his string of bad movies recently doesn't hurt this movie overall. So You're Welcome, the You're Welcome singer, who is known for his signature bald head, sporting a flowing raven wig and whalebone necklace, topped off with shades between takes as he strolled around set. Obviously, it does say that at the top as well, but just thought I'd sort of reiterate that point. So we can sort of see him from behind here. We can see all these tattoos and kind of all this kind of tribal tattoos all over his body. I think it looks great. I love the symbology of this kind of, you know, the island people, the tattoos, and the meaning of these kind of tribal symbology and the tattoos and stuff. I love that. I know it's really important to their culture. But yeah, I think it looks really, really cool. So let's keep going down. We've got more set images here. It looks like we've got Dwayne Johnson again here filming a scene. We can see Moana, the actress playing Moana here, Dwayne Johnson here, and obviously we've got the crew member holding the mic, kind of picking up the audio. We've got some more crew members kind of on the beach here. We've got some flowers. We've got a big spotlight. So yeah, pretty cool. It's always really interesting to me to see these behind the scenes images of movies being made. I'm never going to get the privilege to be on an actual movie set when it's being filmed. So to see behind the scenes images of movies being filmed, I always find it so interesting because it looks so complicated with all this moving equipment, the cast and the crew, and there's so many moving parts to a movie that make it so complex. You know, that is, I sort of admire it a little bit more. We see Maui here, Dwayne Johnson, with this big fish hook thing that allows him to turn into different creatures and stuff. So that's really cool. His giant fish hook thing here. A lot of people who watched that first movie will appreciate that this is back in the live action adaptation. It would feel a bit weird without it, but it's cool to see it materialize here in these images. So let's keep going down. Again, we've got more set images of Dwayne Johnson in the middle here with the fish hook. Looks like he's got his shades on between takes here. And again, we see him from the back with his grass skirt, and we got the camera in the background. So yeah, pretty cool. We get another wide shot here. We can see more kind of cast members in the background. We've got some headdress on this character here. A lot of crew members here holding up this big silver reflector. Dwayne Johnson from the back. This is definitely a bodysuit. You can see the zip from the back here. Okay, so it's 100% confirmed the bodysuit. I wasn't sure. There's probably a lot of you screaming at your monitors or phone screens thinking, Ryan, you're an idiot. Of course it's a bodysuit. Look at it. You can tell clearly. But, you know, I don't want to say 100% either way if I'm not sure. I don't want to act as though I know it's a bodysuit or not if I don't know. So, yeah, but you can definitely see the zip here. Either that or it's a big black line tattooed, but it looks like a zip on a bodysuit there. So, again, we get Dwayne Johnson's Maui and Moana here hugging in a scene, which is kind of cool. Very, what's the word? Very charming, very cute kind of looking scene here. Keep going down. So it looks like we have Dwayne Johnson just here. We can just see him the other side of what looks to be a raft. There's a lot of crew members here. Big camera on a crane. A lot of pieces of material. We've got a ladder. We've some tents in the background. But yeah, we can see Dwayne Johnson here in the middle. Again, that's pretty cool. A close-up blurry image here of him walking through the set. Some more crew members surrounding him. Let's keep going down. So Disney has found its live-action Moana family. Obviously, this is all the different actors and actresses here who are going to be playing the different characters. I don't know these actors or actresses off the top of my head. I don't know their names. I'm not familiar with them, I have to say. But yeah, it's cool to see them match up with their animated counterparts here. So if you do know them and you're familiar with these actors or actresses, these are going to be playing the roles of these characters within this live action adaptation. So going down, obviously we have the actress playing Moana here. So she actually does really look like her, I have to say. Yeah, wow, they've done a great, you know, based on her appearance, that's a great choice. Definitely looks like her. And then we get a great shot here of Dwayne Johnson and the actress playing Moana side by side promoting the film here. Looks like they're at a premiere for maybe the first Moana movie. But yeah, looks great. Seeing them together, pretty charming picture. Yeah, 2016's Moana was a huge box office hit and saw Johnson voice Maui alongside Alui Cravolo. I have no idea how to say that, as Moana. So, in Moana, the title character sets sail to seek Maui in order to save her island from ecological disaster. She convinces him to accompany her on a voyage to recover his magical fishhook and restore the heart stone that he stole from the goddess Te-Fiti, I think that's how you say it. Moana is a passion project of sorts for The Rock, considering he has Samoan citizenship due to his mother being a Samoan, according to IMDb. The story is in my culture. This is a quote. And this story is emblematic of our people's grace and warrior strength. I wear this culture proudly on my skin and in my soul, he said of Moana. There is no better world for us to honor the story of our people, our passion and our purpose than through the realm of music and dance, which is at the core of who we are as Polynesian people. So Moana 2, written and directed by David G. Derrick Jr., is scheduled to premiere in theaters November 27, 2024. Johnson first announced his live-action remake in April 2023. He tweeted, "Humbled to say we're bringing Moana's beautiful story to live-action big screen." And we have this beautiful image here at the bottom. So, and we just have some kind of quotes from Dwayne Johnson here. I won't get into all of that, guys. But have a pause and read here if you want to. Like I said, just some quotes that he was saying here about the movie. So let's go back up to the top and let's finish on a really nice picture of Dwayne Johnson here. Yeah, so confirmed, live action Moana is coming. It looks really cool, guys. People loved that first movie. It made a lot of money at the box office. The critics, the audience loved it. And it looks like Dwayne Johnson is back playing the character that he voiced, Maui, in that first animated movie. He looks terrific here. He's got this bodysuit on, all these tattoos, looks exactly like his animated counterpart. But I hope that his string of bad movies recently won't bring that curse across to this movie. I hope this movie does well, because a lot of people really love this franchise. So I throw it off to you. What do you think about these leaked set images? Does it get you more excited for the live action adaptation of Moana? I think it looks great. I'm excited to see it, guys, and learn more about the Samoan people. I think it's going to be a really fun and interesting movie. So I can't wait to hear what you have to say. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.